All right, people. It is Monday. I don't know what happened to the mail today, but I had to have 4 days worth of mail, and I had to do it today. I stamped it. That's as far as I went. When I tell you I started doing the mail from 11 o'clock, and I didn't stop. I went to lunch. I came back. I continued to stamp the mail. I didn't stop stamping the mail until about 2:45. I kid you not. From 11 a.m., 12, 1, my lunch, I broke. We only have 30 minutes. 1:30. From 1:30 to 3, I was still doing mail. I wasn't going to do anything else. Normally I stamp the mail, scan the mail, distribute the mail. Who's going to do all that and stay past 5 o'clock? I didn't know. Not on a Monday. No, boo-boo. No, Monday sees me Monday, 9 to 5. That's when you see me. When I stamped that last piece of mail, and I saw that it was 2:45. I said, why wasn't it 3:45? At least I knew that I was almost home. But no. 2:45. 3 o'clock. Just let's make it an even 3. Let's push it to an even 3 o'clock. From 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock. Doing the mail. Needless to say, the scanning and the distributing tomorrow morning first thing. But before I get to work, I have to be at the Jeep dealership at 7:30 in the morning, because they have to finish doing what they didn't finish doing tomorrow morning. I am going to sit my ass there until they're done. Unless they tell me, no, you can't wait. Then I'm going to have to wake Pop up and have him come and pick me up. But I will sit there and I will wait, because it's not like I'm taking a day off. Right after they're done, I have to go back straight to work. So I have to let them know that I'm going to be a little late. I don't know how late, but I'm going to be a little late. Whether Pop has to drive me to work and then come and pick me up, I'm praying that's not the case. I'm praying that is not the case. But we shall see. Ooh, isn't it almost like clockwork every year around this time? I always have something going on with an automobile of some sort, or I've only had the Jeep for 5 years, but it's a 2015 Jeep that I got at 2017. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, 6 years. 6 years. Surely a Jeep should last a lot longer than 6 years. What's with all the expensive stuff that needs to be done? I need to hoosah. I really wish I had a vacation coming again, but my next vacation isn't until December. Method to the madness. Don't you worry. Okay, I hope everybody's weekend was a good one. Mine was a real good one, of doing absolutely nothing other than the laundry. I did not skip the laundry this time. I had 2 weeks worth of laundry, because I didn't do it 2 weeks ago. I didn't do it last week. So, but I'm caught up, and now whatever's waiting is starting this week. People. And I am just, I used to wonder why my mom would say, I wake up tired, I go to sleep tired. I get it now, Mom. I get it now. and I don't have a kid, and I don't have a husband to deal with. She had me and Pop. Thank God she didn't have more kids. Okay, lips of the day. They're barely there. I couldn't give a rat's ass. That's how I was feeling this morning. The liner. Where's the liner? I took it out. Where the hell is it? Do you see what I'm talking about, people? NYX Brown. Lined and filled is a Dose of Colors. Yeah. Dose of Colors glossy lip gloss in the shade Seriously. And that is Seriously. Tomcat's driving himself crazy by scaring himself. But Nancy, you said the next time you wear all black, you're going to have red lips. No rules, no regulations, people. I go with what I feel. And I haven't done this one in a stone's age. And I love this lip gloss. It is Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Seriously. With the lip liner NYX Brown. This is what you get. This is what you get. My lips were better kind of a thing. And that is it, people. That is it. I bought, I don't know if I told you this, I probably did. Or I am watching now my set of Boston Legal. That show was on in the 90s. Or maybe the early 2000s. Might have been on in 2000, 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. With James Spader. Ever since the show that he was on, The Blacklist. Ever since that show, because it's no longer on anymore, it's finished. Ever since the last show, I have been on a James Spader kick. I bought season 5 of The Practice, which is what he was on. The character that he played in The Practice transferred to Boston Legal. So I bought all 5 seasons of Boston Legal. I am obsessed now. James Spader is my guy. James Spader. James and I grew up together. Sort of, kind of. We're both like 80s. Our generation, 80s. James Spader is not bald, but he used to shave his head for The Blacklist. He does have hair. It's coming in. Not as thick as it was when he was younger and fine. Those 80s movies that he was in, he was always playing a rich, spoiled brat of a guy. I mean, he was good at it too. He played those parts. He played those parts so well. I mean, he could pull off rich, snobby. Just, you couldn't stand his ass, but he was fine looking. He had hair. Oh my God. It kind of sucks getting old, doesn't it? It really does. Because your youth is when you are looking your best, but you really don't know that much. It's when you are an adult and you pretty much know what's going on. You know how the world works now. That's when you should be looking your finest. But your finest back there, never to be seen again. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. Anyway, I even dreamt about James Spader last night. No, not in that way. So get your minds out the gutter. But he was in there. The dream didn't make no kind of sense, but he was in there. Anyway, so that's really it in a nutshell, people. Today was Monday. We have a newbie. She has already been sucked into the vortex of my former neighbor because they sit behind me now. And so the newbie took the seat of the guy who used to sit there, and he left. And he came to visit today, as a matter of fact. He knew the new girl was going to start today, so I think they kind of know each other, maybe sort of, kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of people that, like my former neighbor, her, she sort of knows the girl that started today. She knows the new girl. So I don't mean to sound racist by any stretch of the imagination, but now I am sitting in Havana Central, because between me and the woman that now sits next to me, who did not come into work today, the two of us do not speak Spanish. And there are now 3 girls. My former neighbor, the newbie, and another girl that sits there on the other side. All of them are Spanish. So what language am I listening to most of the day? Especially today. And I didn't have my new left-hand man here with me today. So it was just me. And who was answering the phones? I really would like to know who answered the phones when I went to lunch, because between the girl on this side, my former neighbor, and I can't really blame the new girl because she, she's new. But my former neighbor, do you think she picked up a line? No, she was too busy yakety-yakking in Espanol. So, it is just taking everything within my power, people, to just focus. And the mail today, like I said, I didn't scan it, I didn't distribute it. If I could give you an idea, I can. There's not enough paper in my room to give you an idea of how much mail I had to stamp today that I should have scanned and distributed. No. Like when I tell you, it took me from 11 o'clock to 3 p.m. 12, 1, 2, 3. 4 hours worth of mail that I stamped. I didn't even finish doing the rest of whatever had to be done. That'll be tomorrow morning. After I come home, after I finish picking up my Jeep, because I have to drop off my Jeep to let them finish doing whatever they have to do, and then after that, then go straight to work. Hopefully, if I can do that. People, sticky wickets abound for me. It never fails. Sticky wickets abound. I have to be at the Jeep dealership tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning. Hopefully, and I pray to Jesus, I can wait for whatever else needs to be done, because they didn't finish doing whatever they had to do, because parts had to be ordered. So now that they're here, I can go and have them finish whatever it is that they need to finish, and maybe from there go to work, and then that'll be the end of that. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one damn thing, it's another. All right, people. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day, Eyeshadow of the Day. Thought I forgot. I almost did. I'm wearing this palette, Huda Beauty Empowered. This is what it looks like. And the shade I am wearing is called Visionary. It is this shade down here. That is what's on my eyes. And there it is. Kind of a brownish, kind of It's like a semi-metallic kind of a thing. This palette is gorgeous. Do you see this palette? Do you see this palette? And this is the shade I'm wearing right here. It's called Visionary Love. All right. So that is that. With that, upon that, people, God help me. The eyeshadow is kind of waning. The whole eyeshadow kick is kind of waning. But at the same time, what do you think I'm going to watch? As soon as I'm done with this video, what do you think I'm going to watch? It's just kind of mind-numbing and it's calming just to watch other people just get rid of their crap. And it's not really crap because those eyeshadows, some of those eyeshadows, like right now, there's a Natasha Denona, is it called Love palette? I have the retro palette. Had to have the retro palette. Had to have the retro. Now I want the Love palette. When you gonna get that, Nancy? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that is that. With that, upon that, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, if anything at all. You got the eyeshadow here. You got the lips here. There you go. And I will talk to you next time, because, like I said, I don't even have to say it anymore. I love you. I will talk to you next time. Okay? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye now.